Yes, we knew a decision would be made soon, but now it's official. Hendrick Motorsports and Alex Bowman announced tonight that Bowman has signed a one-year extension to drive the 48 car, but will plan to retire following the 2027 season. Bowman said in a statement, quote, "I've spent a lot of time thinking about what's next, and this feels like the right decision at the right time. The sport asks a lot of you, and I've learned it's important to listen to your body and make the right choices for yourself. To say I'm incredibly grateful to Mr. Hendrick, our partners at Ally and Chevy, and everyone at Hendrick Motorsports would be an understatement. They believed in me and gave me the biggest opportunity of my life."
Fans, we talk about the young guns and the stars of tomorrow. Well, they're here today. Alex Bowman, Tucson, Arizona, young man.
When I get inside a race car, nothing else matters. That feeling of winning that I get in a race car is a better feeling than anything else. If you go talk to Chris Rice, my crew chief, he'll tell you that I'm a 19-year-old kid outside the race car and a 30-year-old inside the race car. It's always what I've been told. I don't really know why that is or what the separation is. I'm just really dedicated, really focused once I strap in. Everything else in my head it's not there anymore. Most of my spare time, I don't have a whole lot of it, but it all just got dedicated to a puppy that I just rescued. So he's gonna take up more time than I have, I think. That's a big part of my life. And then I'm really into to electronic dance music, dubstep, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of different about me, I guess. Not a lot of people in the NASCAR community are into that. Been trying to introduce the team to it, and they just keep making fun of me. So I got my PR guy all worked out. He really likes dubstep as well, but the team's kind of rejecting it at first a little bit. At the same time, I'm into tuner cars and drifting and all that stuff. So my weekends off, I'll be at car shows and stuff like that. I started racing when I was 7 in quarter midgets. My dad was a race fan, and I really wasn't very good at anything else growing up as a kid. I struggled at other sports. I was okay, but never good enough to chase it. Started racing and started winning immediately. I've won in everything I've ever driven. I ran all open wheel stuff until 2011, where I ran the E-Series, and then I ran ARCA last year. It was really cool to win Rookie of the Year in 2011. There were some really, really strong guys to run against for that, and we beat Chase Elliott and Corey LaJoie.
The Sunoco Rookie of the Year is Alex Bowman.
Winning Rookie of the Year in ARCA, we were more going for the championship, but we just had some things not go our way, and we still won a lot of races, led a lot of laps, just ended up 4th in the championship. So it was an okay year, and hopefully we can add a 3rd consecutive Rookie of the Year this year in the Nationwide Series. I think the competition for Rookie of the Year this year is really strong. To beat Kyle's going to be tough, but I feel like we can do it. We're leading Rookie of the Year right now, so we just need to stay consistent. I think he's going to have some really, really strong runs, but he's also going to have those days that don't go so well, and we're kind of going to have the same thing, I feel like. Being with RAB has been a great opportunity this year. They have a lot of great people. Chris Rice has been an awesome crew chief, and on top of that, we have a lot of support from Toyota, which is really what I feel makes the team really strong. We're still small, but I really feel like they have all the pieces they need to win races, and if I do my job and communicate well, we can win a race by the end of the year. Yeah, it's definitely a great feeling, especially as much as we struggled in practice yesterday to get to start up front. I think our race car's a lot better than it was yesterday, and hopefully we'll stay up front. So we were on the pole here the first race of the year and stayed up front most of the day there too, so hopefully we can continue that. Well, I think it's definitely going to warm up a little bit, but definitely being closer to race time helps because it's just closer to what the conditions are going to be. Already in race mode, I mean, you got to put yourself in it and get ready. I mean, we only have a couple hours till the start of the race, so.
Travis Pastrana out of control there. Spins, 2 spins, Pastrana 1. Like Kyle Busch in the middle of the smoke. He's gonna come out. 99 Alex Bowman was the other spinner. And Brian Vickers gets turned around on the jam up.
Yeah, it looks like it may have been this 99 that kind of got things started of Alex Bowman. You see he's underneath, gets loose right underneath Brian Scott. Yeah. Wow.
That's the risk that you take here. These cars, the aerodynamic looseness that you can have on the inside of a car, not getting all the air that you need to your spoiler. Joey Logano's view. See that happening. Logano goes to the inside, but Vickers had a lot of momentum, had already committed to there.
Jumping that 52nd bracket, it looks like right now with Alex Bowman.
Oh no! Into the wall goes Alex Bowman. Bowman, one of the drivers that's locked in. He'll have to go to a backup, it looks like, as much damage as he did to the 99. But not able to hang on as he was coming out of turn number 4.
I mean, it was getting faster and faster. He was right on that edge, and he just stepped over, Phil.
Yeah, he was running at track record pace there. You see it already pushing a little water out. They are obviously only going to run one lap here.
I mean, late part of that exit just could not keep the car down in the groove and got up in that gray area, and this car wouldn't stick.
Today, we're joined by our newest NASCAR.com reporter, Alex, who looks surprisingly like Alex Bowman.
Hi. Yeah, and he's going to come along with us with the fans to see just how much they know about this impressively large rookie class.
Should be fun.
Who knows most about the rookies this year?
I don't know any of them.
Who is a rookie? You guys, NASCAR We're sneaking in here to tell them they want a new car. Who wants to be on TV? You want to be on TV? All of us! Hi, I'm Alex with NASCAR.com. How many of the rookies can you guys name? And go ahead and try to name them.
Well, none. We're all rookies ourselves.
Maybe two, maybe 3.
Try to name them.
Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon? Yeah, he's one of them.
Austin Dillon.
Okay, what about you?
Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson.
Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon.
But Chase Elliott isn't in the Cup Series.
You said rookie.
Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon.
Cole Witt.
Yeah.
Cole Witt.
What about Cole Witt?
Oh, I do like him too.
I call him the Ginger Lion. It's a good nickname for him, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon.
Well, Parker Kligerman's on, he just substitutes, but you got Josh White, Kyle Larson. Yeah, that's the two I kind of keep an eye on.
Truex.
Yep.
You got him. You got Allgaier.
Alex Bowman.
And then there's several more. The guy in the 23 cars are rookie.
Hi. Alex Bowman. Yeah. What about Alex Bowman? He drives the number 23 Dr. Pepper car. I mean, you might like Dr. Pepper.
No.
I heard he's single, too. I mean...
Take it.
Heard of Alex Bowman, 60-something. Who raced nationwide last year, didn't he?
Drives 23 this year.
Okay.
What about Alex Bowman? He drives the number 23 car, Dr. Pepper car?
Nope.
He was coming on strong in the nationwide last year, but he's probably got a long way to go in the Cup Series.
Well, hi, my name's Alex Bowman. It's good to meet you. Hashtag gotcha.
23 Dr. Pepper car?
Yeah, no.
No? Don't know who drives that?
No.
Well, hi, I'm Alex Bowman. I drive the number 23 car.
Shut up.
Did you recognize me?
No.
Well, hi, I'm Alex Bowman.
Really?
I drive the number 23 car. See, it says driver, not media person.
Go get Ashley.
I think you're gonna remember my name anyway.
What was it?
I lose already. My name's Alex Bowman. It's good to meet you guys.
Hi, Alex Bowman.
How's it going?
Maybe a blonde, but I was like, hold on.
Well, I'm Alex Bowman. I drive the number 23 car. It's nice
you
to meet
are
you.
Alex.
That is me. So we're gonna get you a Dr. Pepper, I think.
See, I didn't even know who you was, but I was talking positive about you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You're one of the few people that have known us. So here's a Dr. Pepper.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, now.
Well, what you doing, by the way?
Thank you. Thanks.
Beautiful.
I like your George.
Caution has come out from New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the second time. Debris on the racetrack and the flames rolling out from the right side of the 7 of Alex Bowman.
You know, we've seen this before at the short tracks. The 7 had an issue with the right front tire. It looked like he melted the bead, came down pit road, got a new tire on it, but didn't clear all the old rubber, I'm assuming, off. Well, no, I disagree. It's
yeah,
not
we're going to
out.
disagree. It is not out, and the driver's climbing out of the car. That's Alex Bowman jumping out of there.
I think he was telling him to get out. At least that's what he needed to be telling.
Yeah.
And what happens
there's
is
a fire suppression system under there that will try to help put that out.
It tries to help, but that fire is what was left of the flat tire on the right front brake rotor. These brake rotors are ridiculously warm. And what happens is is after you remove the old tire and put the new one on, if there's still some strings or some cords on there, that's really just like a wick to a candle. And once it hits that hot rotor, you see what happens. Big, big flames.
Dave Burns. And Rick, you just showed us the headline, Sunday's chase race, but there's always a backstory in NASCAR, isn't there? And today it was Alex Bowman on the pole. How'd you pull that off?
Man, I'm not quite sure. I guess Hendrick Horsepower, great guys at Hendrick Motorsports. Got to thank Greg and all the guys. And a lot of help from this guy standing next to me, Dale Jr. And just really thankful to be here, especially to get a pole in Phoenix, so close to home. It means a lot to me.
Now, he claims he's no help when it comes to qualifying. That can't be true.
Well, I'm not very good at qualifying, so he's been in the car, and he's really helped our team get better on the qualifying front, as well as in the racing also. But, you know, I'm not that great of a qualifier, so this is good for the team, good for Greg and the guys, great for Alex. But Alex has really, really helped our program. Jeff helped it a lot, but Alex has been a great treat for the guys to work with, and obviously he's a great driver.
It's hard to get going. It's hard not to spin the rear tires. Who cannot make the mistake? This is difficult stuff that they've got to pull off right here.
First attempt at overtime. Bowman trying to block. He gets into the 20. The 20 slides. The 18 goes by. The caution hasn't come out yet. Now it does. The 20 of Kansas.
Presented by Credit One Bank. Alex Bowman looking for his first win of the season in the Xfinity Series. Potentially looking for his first career win in the Xfinity Series as well, and this is his 51st start. Alex Bowman, the 24-year-old from Tucson, Arizona, will take over for Dale Jr., but right now he wins in Charlotte.
Thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough.
For a long delay.
Hasn't run these Xfinity cars all year. I mean, that just shows the amount of talent this young man has. You know, Rick Hendrick understood what he did last year, coming in there subbing for Dale Jr. Some really good runs, giving this young man a chance. Now that Dale Jr. is going to retire, it was obviously the right choice.
Dale Jr. was 100.
The reason he's sitting here right now is because of what he did behind the wheel in that 88 car, because I had a chance to do something similar, and I don't know if I've ever felt as much pressure trying to fill in for Dale Earnhardt Jr. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. You know, everybody's watching, wanting to see, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And the job that he did, I mean, yeah, we all focused on Phoenix, but he did just as outstanding of job at other races that he was behind the wheel. His interaction with the team, his interaction with the sponsors, and then having Dale's back. That's why he's sitting here, and why I think amazing things are going to come out of that 88 team next year. Story that's about to come. How about this Cinderella story that's about to come here? This is going to be really interesting to watch. Already in the green. Wow, that thing is fast.
Alex Bowman came here to run the 500 for BK Racing in 2014. Finished in the top 25, and look at that advantage build over Denny Hamlin.
That car, you know all you can say about that car? I think it's fast.
The FedEx Camry of Hamlin, sitting, rolling, waiting.
Wow, picking up.
This may go into the 45s.
I'm just thinking, what a difference a year makes for Alex Bowman. I mean, he wasn't even in the Daytona 500 last year.
45-second lap. Right at it, 46.002.
Wow. Alex Bowman has just won the pole for the Daytona 500. Greg Ives, the crew chief, in only his second start.
Hell yeah.
Whatever that is, need to get rid of it. If you could go to 2, go to 2. That's obviously fan calling out your name. A ton of fun. Teammates racing the ever-living crap out of me, putting me in every bad situation possible.
Much like stage 1. Oh no, Bubba Wallace, the 43, guts the wall. This may bring out the caution. That's the exit of the backstretch chicane. This has got to bring out a yellow.
Yes,
it's going to sit right there.
Pointed in the wrong direction.
I was going to say, just like the first, we were going to get a yellow. Maybe my magic 8-ball talked to me.
Let's see what happened.
Oh, got a little help getting down into the braking zone there. Man, it's been battling the 43 for a few laps, and
Bowman just cleaned him out.
Yes.
Have to wonder. You said it, Steve. Been battling the last several laps. It looked like Bowman. You're right. Just cleaned him out.
He was running 15th, Kelly.
And trouble had been brewing between these two for laps. As you can see, Alex Bowman said that Bubba Wallace was flipping him off lap after lap, and he finally said if he doesn't put that finger away, he's going to get one, and he sure did.
Playoff and non-playoff drivers. 3 races, 3 issues. Suarez and Logano at Las Vegas. Alex Bowman and the 3 a week ago at Richmond, and now Alex Bowman again with the 43 at the Roval. This season is unlike any other. Everyone's fuses seem to be shorter than ever.
Alex Bowman sending the signal, don't flip me off. I mean, some people that will send you over the edge. It makes you mad.
So will Bubba Wallace come back and do anything? We've seen it before.
Hendrick Motorsports and Alex Bowman currently below the cut line, and it has been an eventful day. Let's listen in to some of the comments he had about racing the 43.
If that little in front of me doesn't put his finger away, we're going to get one. Only flipped me off so many times a lap for not doing anything. Just wrecked us. Wow. Fix this race car.
It's at Bowman. It is. Alex Bowman in the wall. And caution waves.
All right, guys, we spun and wrecked. Right side damage.
Right side, rear bumper.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if anybody got into him or not. I'd look.
In the 88, the caution will come out.
Trevor Bain. Trevor gets a little loose, but they're 4 wide here. And it looks like that Alex gets loose. Just the air around that car created that. I do not believe that the 32 of Matt DiBenedetto touched that 88. It was just where the 88 was and the lack of downforce and air and side force on that car. It just got loose and spun out. And not something uncommon with these Hendrick Motorsports cars. We've seen this over and over. When they get 3 wide and get in these compromising positions, they become very difficult to drive, and the cars, you know. He stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure that he was good with NASCAR. Where's
This number 88. 24, you got loose. Oh, down the back straightaway there. You on him. They're side by side. Goes green on our tractor. 2 cars, that's 1 right there.
It's going to be all about how he gets off this corner and unwinds that steering wheel to get that car straight as soon as possible. But I don't know
I think
if
the
he can
24 is
gain that much.
Advantage Byron off turn number 4.
It's going to be a 1-2 though, right here, 24-88.
Rick Hendrick has the 4 fastest cars in the Daytona 500. Byron, Bowman, Johnson, and Elliott. Hey, look at him. Is he strutting or what?
Chase Elliott, I think, fortunate to get away with that.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88? Oh, he gets a shove. He's going to go sideways right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out.
So dial up the fan vote winner.
Alex Bowman, Jeff up in the Fox Sports booth. You got me?
Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
Well, that's going pretty good, man. I know you've had a bit of a rough night. You've had a fast race car. You've been in position, just didn't get some brakes go your way. But guess what? Congratulations. You're going to the All-Star race. You won the fan vote.
Yeah, definitely screwed up that restart pretty good on my side, but super appreciative of all the fans, and hopefully we can run a little better in the All-Star and execute a little better than we did right there.
I'm so impressed with Alex Bowman. I thought it was over. I didn't think he had enough to come back at Kyle Larson. Now wisely taking the line away that he knows Larson wants. That's a boss move to be able to regroup, get it back together, try to come back and pass a guy who really is dominant here. Larson around the top. And Bowman back to the bottom. That's where he wants to be, man. His car's been better there. Bowman's got a good lead right here. 4 to go. Way quicker that lap.
Larson trying to gain the momentum back. Tries to reel Bowman back in. Bowman taking away Larson's line, going to the high line again.
High line in 1 and 2, low line in 3 and 4. Really smart driving by Alex Bowman, understanding needing to do 2 different things on different ends of the racetrack.
Alex Bowman is going to catch some lap traffic.
37 car of Chris Buescher is in front of him. Buescher is running the middle of 1 and 2. That could be difficult.
And this late in the race, you really want Buescher to work with you. 3 to go.
Where does Buescher go down here in turn 3? He's going to the top. Bowman wants that bottom.
Worked out perfectly for Bowman, didn't it, Junior?
Just as long as he doesn't get tight right here on the underneath him. He doesn't even get next to him, so that's pretty decent.
Now he wants Buescher to go to the bottom.
Yep.
2 laps to go. You know, at 16 years old, Alex Bowman was in a USAC midget race accident at Las Vegas dirt track. He broke both of his collarbones and all the ribs on his right side. He punctured, collapsed his lungs. He was in ICU for 7 days. Says he doesn't remember any of the accident. But the first question he asked the doctor was, when can I get back on the racetrack? Well, it's been 133 races in the Cup Series. And now he comes up on 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Alex Bowman looking for his first win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Alex Bowman has finished in every position in a Cup Series race, 2nd through 43rd, but he's never finished first. Working his way through the final turn, Alex Bowman will win at Chicago.
Thank you guys so much. Damn, Greg Ives, you are the man.
Nice job, buddy. Heck of a job. Team, proud of you. Austin, heck of a day. Execute. Proud of you fighting back on the last few laps there. Very proud.
Big day for Alex. Big day for Hendrick Motorsports. Maybe even a bigger day for Chevrolet in this Camaro. They've come a long way with this race car.
This victory is fueled by Sunoco. Fuel your best. And that's what Alex Bowman was able to show us today, his best. Yep, it rained a lot, Alex. That celebration may last a little bit longer now. Stuck in the grass. What an impressive run for Alex Bowman as he lost the lead to Kyle Larson. Looked as though Larson was going to drive away from him, but Jeff, you mentioned, so impressive to see this young man fight back and get that lead and then drive off and get his first win.
Yeah, I love the regroup that he did and just got himself in a position where he got his car in the best lanes it could possibly be and went back and took it from Larson. That's how you want to win your first race, man. You had to go beat one of the very...
This is Court, and Logano is 7th. He is the 2nd fastest Ford at 46.86. Here's another Hendrick Chevrolet. This is Alex Bowman. And this car showed a lot of speed in single car runs yesterday. He was the 500 pole sitter 2 years ago.
Yeah, I talked to Alex Bowman yesterday, and it's so funny. They showed up here going, all right, we're going to be in qualifying trim. No, we want to put it in race trim. They weren't even sure. So right now, it looks to me like they're going for it. Here's that 88 Valvoline Chevrolet just right in the tire tracks of our ghost car. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. leading the way right now. This is by far the closest we've seen anybody get to that lap that's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. put up.
Bowman has started 4 Cup races at Daytona, 3 of them from the front row.
Hanging right there. We didn't see where any headwind down the back straightaway or gust of wind really cost him a lot of time. Now here comes that tailwind to push him back to the finish line.
How long is a car length?
He has not had a lot of speed this weekend. He would be very happy to come home second today. Well, I say that. We know Kyle's never happy with second.
Here comes Bowman. The white flag waves. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Austin Dillon to the pit lane for tires with 1 to go. Kyle Busch 9.7 back and closing as fast as he can.
You know, this is one of those drivers, he doesn't have this long-term contract at Hendrick Motorsports. His future's a little bit unknown. This moment right here, if he can complete this, which it looks like he will, a huge moment for Alex Bowman's career and future, and this season that he and Greg Ives and Hendrick Motorsports are starting to put together.
Alex Bowman comes to the stripe to win the Auto Club 400. Career win number 2.
Awesome, Greg. Thank
Some
you
emotion.
so much.
You hear emotion out of the driver, Alex Bowman, and you saw the emotion right there, Greg Ives.
Nice work, guys.
3 wide to the line. Almirola, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin. Hamlin gets the spot. 7-time finishes. 7th.
It's all in the numbers.
Gave us quite a show, though, today.
Yeah, he did. Showed some great moments today.
Track was built by Roger Penske, much like Michigan International Speedway, and thus Victory Lane is right out here for the fans to all see.
Pretty sure those tires are not going to come back in one piece to Victory Lane when he gets there.
We'll never know if they were worn to the cord, Jeff, because they sure are now.
There it goes. Bam!
He was fast all weekend. He was on everybody's radar. A lot of drivers called him the car. And Dillon gets turned out of the front pack. Byron to the apron and to the line. Alex Bowman is your winner. iRacing at Talladega.
The world's been eagerly awaiting, and obviously a big day for all of us.
Driving the number 48, Allied Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, Alex Bowman.
It's just an honor to get to take over the 48 car, to get to work with Ally is really exciting.
And this is not Jimmy Johnson. Boy, sure looks like his car, but Jimmy has retired with 7 championships at the end of 2020. And Alex Bowman at Hendrick Motorsports. They put away the 88, and he is now the driver of the Hendrick number 48. He has started first, second, and second in the last 3 Daytona 500.
He's also driving away from her ghost car.
Yes.
Looky here, boys.
Well, we see about the same amount of sparks as we saw in the 5 car of Kyle Larson, but it does not seem to be affecting this 48 car.
Nobody has ever started on the Daytona 500 front row 4 times in a row.
I think we're about to change that.
Till Sunday.
We give a lot of credit Greg Ives.
Wow.
48 team Hendrick Motorsports, that's one heck of a lap right
there. 47.05. That's a quarter of a second faster than William Byron.
47 flat.
It wasn't, that's not a little bit, Jeff. What was going on there?
He went fast.
Got a great jump right there. Needed it. 22 drove it really hard into the corner. I said it, this 48, I'm telling you, he had one of the fastest cars on the racetrack lap time wise in this last run. Here he comes.
Boy, look at the launch up off the corner. He's going to get to the inside.
Got a coming.
Denny. We talked about the 22 having great short run speed. Alex Bowman with some great short run speed.
Getting door to door with him is one thing. Needing to clear him.
Oh, he got a little loose in.
And then look, we've talked about this 10 car needing to win. These guys get together, open the door up for him to win. I think I've done that before.
10 to go.
That's going to give the lead right there to Bowman.
Clear.
How about that?
Oh, man. That's the last thing
with
Alex
Kevin
Bowman
Harvick
wants to
and
see.
Sparks flying, he got out of the way here.
And he splits those lap cars. Harvick backs out, gets out of the way. Hamlin comes to within 2 car lengths. Final corner of 400 laps. Alex Bowman steals one in Richmond.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man, Greg Ives, crew chief of the 48 is pumped. Look at that team.
They rebounded from a pit road penalty at lap 240.
with his fans out there. He even took a bow for him.
That's
Man's been a busy day for Kyle Busch.
How does he do it?
Chris Buescher's going to get another lead lap finish. So is Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, Kurt Busch, Bubba Wallace, Cole Custer.
On this one. Man, I tell you what, he worked for it. The 5 was on his bumper trying to get him loose, hung tough.
Yep.
Won this race on that restart, in my opinion.
White flag in the air. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I go back to Richmond, the race that Alex Bowman won a little bit earlier in the season, how he kind of snookered him and stole that one late in the race. Man, this one was just all about that pit crew and Alex Bowman on the racetrack today.
Checkered flag in the air. Alex Bowman gets his 4th career victory, winning the Dryden 400.
Well, wrap that car out there in Miles's hand, man. He's looking really smart right now. Told you, boss. Pick this one. Great job. A big win for that team. And he said it, you know, give praise where it's due. And I like the fact that he recognized his team for getting him out front in front of the 5. But that being said, I go back to that restart. He held off that 5 car in some intense pressure.
Well, I'll also say one other thing. If you go back to the beginning of this race, that 48 was not the fastest car on the racetrack. They had to work at it with adjustments, communication, as well as a great pit work. And he had to work his way up through traffic. There's Greg Ives talking about what an incredible effort. He knows how much this means to Rick Hendrick and Hendrick Motorsports to do something they've never done before, which is not easy to do for this organization.
Positions 1 through 4 to Rick Hendrick's Chevy Camaros. Alex Bowman.
Place on the racetrack right now. Buescher in 21st. Or Jones now in 21st. Buescher has made the pass.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. 2.5 miles in front of Kyle Larson, and what a historic day it will be for him.
They've all come differently. He's dominated some. Road courses, high horsepower, low horsepower, different style racetrack. This racetrack, unlike any other, and he had to go get the lead back in the closing laps.
Kyle Larson trying to join the legends of NASCAR. Only 8 before him have ever won 4.
Oh, he's got a flat tire. The left front tire's flat.
It's down. He's going to go into the wall. Kyle Larson in the wall. The 48 of Bowman's going to get by him. A flat tire for Kyle Larson. And now Alex Bowman is going to win at Pocono.
Unbelievable.
Breaths in what just happened. This checkered flag moment brought to you by Advance Auto Parts. Remember, it was back in 2015 at 22 years old. Bowman said, the reality of it is I'm probably never going to get a call from Hendrick Motorsports to drive for them. Well, guess what? He did. He just signed his longest deal of his career, and now he's won at Pocono, keeping the Hendrick streak alive at 6 wins in a row.
Kurt is really fighting him hard here.
Coming up on 7 laps to go. The pressure still being put to Denny Hamlin by Alex Bowman. Now, Martin Truex Jr. surging ahead of the 1. That point will put Martin Truex Jr. back inside the championship 4.
Now Truex has to hold the 1 off and the 43 off. The 1 back to his rear bumper as the 48 continues to try to take the lead from the 11. Oh! The 11 around!
The 11 goes around, and the caution will come out. A restart.
Down into turn 3. The 48 gets loose into the corner. You can see the back coming around. He has to chase the car up the track into the left rear corner panel of Denny Hamlin. Denny goes around into the wall. typical Martinsville, 2 cars racing hard at the end of this race, and the guy on the inside trying his hardest. Overruns the entry of the corner. We see it over and over. This is late in the race where those front brakes gave out. You got a lot of rear brake in the car because the front brakes are giving up time and time again. When you see them running so hard, you know they're pushing really, really hard, and those front brakes are going away, and that entry gets looser as those brakes fade.
And Denny Hamlin doesn't care why. He just knows he got wrecked leading the race. But they ran side by side for so long, and you know, Bowman, to his credit, he got into Denny, but then smartly, you know, changed lanes and let Denny have his lane. But then right there, Bowman just overstepped his bounds a little bit, spun Denny out.
He's not going to get there. Alex Bowman coming out of 4. He's going to win at Martinsville. Martin Truex Jr. looks like he will finish in a position that will get him into the championship for the 18 spins in turn 2. The 2 that will advance look to be Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. This is what happened just after they finished.
And Kyle knew the 2 was there. It was like, here, finish me off.
How about that?
And this is going to get interesting.
Oh, boy.
Denny Hamlin not happy with the way Bowman raced him.
Hard, Denny. Big, hard. Big picture here. Big picture.
Maybe words of wisdom coming through the radio for Denny Hamlin.
I know he's frustrated. That's probably the best thing you can do is not make NASCAR have to get involved here. Get on back to the garage and get in the pits to your team. He got his message across, though.
I think he caught Alex Bowman's attention.
This guy here, though, I think he's thought about it too much.
4 wins on the season for Alex Bowman. The 28-year-old from Tucson, Arizona, so good at Phoenix. The problem is he wasn't a part of the round of 8 drivers, so he won't have a chance at fighting for a championship, even though he gets this win here at Martinsville. Marty?
His word to me, wow. So why the contact with Denny Hamlin? What happened there?
I just got loose in. I got in too deep, knocked him out of the way, and literally let him have the lead back. So for anybody that wants to think that I was trying to crash him, it obviously wasn't the case, considering I literally gave up the lead at Martinsville to give it back to him. So he's been on the other side of that. He's crashed guys here for wins. I hate doing it. Obviously, it's not, I don't want to crash somebody, and I just got in, got loose underneath him, and spun him out. So regardless, we get a freaking grandfather clock. It's pretty special. I've struggled here for a long time, so I was trying to get the flag, do a backwards victory lap. Mark Martin thinks that's cool, and Mark Martin's like my hero. So obviously, like I said, hate we wrecked the 11, but man, how about that for Chevrolet and Ally and everybody on this 48 team. 48 cars won here a bunch. It's cool to do it again.
So to clarify, there was or was not intent in your second contact with Denny?
No, I just got loose underneath him. Like, I'm not trying to drive under there and crash the guy. I hadn't run into him. I caught him. I got under him fair, under him clean, and I just got sideways underneath him and spun him out. So hate to do that, obviously unintentional, but part of short track racing.
As you're celebrating, he pulls up to you. What was your reaction to that?
Man, I wasn't going to get into any, this isn't Bowman Gray Stadium, right? This is the Cup Series. So as much as we could have made the highlight reel, we might climb the fence here because I want to see my engine tuner do it. The fence might come down, but yeah, it's one of those deals.
right, for the 48 team, a huge win here at Martinsville, so meaningful to Hendrick Motorsports. Dylan Welch has Denny Hamlin.
And Denny, I know obviously you're not happy with what happened, but what is your take on the contact down there?
He's just a hack. He's just an absolute hack. He gets his ass kicked by his teammates every week. It's just, you know, he's fucking terrible. He's just terrible, and he sees one opportunity and he takes it. But obviously, you know, he's got the fastest car every week and he runs 10th. So he you know, didn't want to race us there. We had a good clean race. I moved up as high as I could on the racetrack to give him all the room I could, and he still can't drive.
To be that close with the day you guys had, to come from the back, how much more frustrating does that make it to get cleaned out, in your opinion, there at the very end?
I didn't hear what you said.
To have the day you guys had coming from the back like you did, does that make it worse at the end?
No, I mean, you know, we got in, we did what we had to do, but like I just wanted to race there at the end, and just, you know, he's just terrible.
Thanks, Denny.
You're going to have to beat this cat right here. Alex Bowman and company gets 48. They mean business. They're on the front row every time we come down here, and just like you're seeing right there, beating even their own teammates at speed.
Alex Bowman for Rick Hendrick in a Camaro. 4 straight front row starts in the Daytona 500, and that is a record. That includes 2 poles and 2 outside poles for he and crew chief Greg Ives.
These boys are in trouble. Hendrick Motorsports came, and they mean business.
No 50-second laps for that group. They may all be in the 49s. Oh, surprise. Top of the chart for Bowman the Showman, 49.87.
P1 right there.
Just tip of the cap to Greg Ives and that whole crew for continuing to be able to bring speed.
Car Overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Green flag. Byron locked on Larson. Kyle Busch a little bump to Bowman, backs off. 2 by 2 by 2. Bowman edges ahead, but here comes Larson on the outside.
Got a drag race.
Still inside. Want you dragging back.
White flag.
And the cars behind him can't drive up or drive to him because they're single file. Here comes the 4 tires. This is a 2-horse race. Who's it going to be?
Into 3 for the final time. Even coming off 4. Bowman edges ahead, clears Larson. Alex Bowman wins Las Vegas.
Yeah, boys, how about that?
You know, them being door to door, both lanes, not just the front, but the back. When Kyle couldn't get clear of William Byron, he couldn't utilize those 2 cars and be able to draft to them because he was stalled out with William Byron beside him. That was really interesting how that played out.
7th career win for the 28-year-old from Tucson. He won last October at Martinsville. Previous best finish this year, 24th.
It's early.
Won 4 races last year. Got 1 in the bag.
Previous best here, 5th place. But it's Alex Bowman who gets to celebrate as the winner of the Pennzoil 400. Overcame an equipment interference penalty when a tire got away at lap 136. And he will give Rick Hendrick his 282nd career win.
That's incredible. That was a good race. Really good race. Super fair at the end.
Strategy. Won that baby. And it played in their hand. That wasn't a tough decision to make for those guys. That was the right call. You know, it just played in their hand. The tough decision was the 18 car. Having to take 4 tires and give up that lead to these guys in 2 tires, that's the tough one to swallow.
Well said. Sometimes it's the off strategy that plays out, you know. As a leader, you know, you kind of go with the safe route. But if you're not the leader, you try something, and a lot of times it works.
Since the start of 2021, the 2 drivers with the most wins in the Cup Series, Kyle Larson with 11 and Alex Bowman now with 5.
He's on him.
Allmendinger's there.
Opening door up.
He won't open this one up though right here.
Nope. Oh, he's going to use.
AJ's going to open it for him.
Moved him.
Moved him. AJ moved him.
Is he going to get moved back?
Comes back.
Chastain, will he answer?
And Bowman wants to steal it.
No, that he'll get the chance. Bowman's under him.
Oh my God.
Chastain's going to have to move them both. You're going to have to move them both.
Oh.
He is.
And around goes Allmendinger off the bumper of Chastain. And Ross Chastain beats and bangs his way to turn 20 and off the corner to the checkered flag.
48 cars crashing into the wall. Bowman.
Alex Bowman. And you see the right side damage for Bowman.
Hey, Road, hang on a sec here.
And it happens in 3 and 4.
I can't drive the rest of it.
On the razor's edge, these drivers, and maybe just stepped over that edge for Alex Bowman. He was running in the 8th position.
Come on, nobody else coming to you guys.
Watch right here. Car just comes around very fast. You have to imagine there had to have been a tire issue as the right rear tire is down right there. But the way that car come around so quickly here, we'll ride along. I don't know if it's the bump. It looked like the bump upset the car. But
5 consecutive front row starts, tied for the most front row starts in Daytona history with Bill Elliott, Buddy Baker, Cale Yarborough, Jeff Gordon, and Richard Petty, all Hall of Famers.
I'm thinking this Rick Hendrick just likes being on the front row. He doesn't have to, he don't want to walk to those cars come Sunday. He just wants to be right up front.
And the crazy thing, watching him through turns 1 and 2, he was way higher than the other drivers were, and he is mowing down the backstretch. I mean, carried a ton of momentum.
He's way faster. That's
Yes,
what he is. Way faster. Incredible. To come, again, Blake Harris, different crew chief even. To be able to take 2 crew chiefs.
Kofoid coming through 4 in 4th with Rico 8th through 5th. And there's one up and over. Big hits and big. Oh, my goodness.
That's Alex Bowman and Connor Morell, who were battling for 2nd. And they got major hang time at the entry to turn number 1.
Well, I can tell you the cleanup is going to be massive over here outside turn number 1. Connor Morell with the helmet off, talking to officials, but that sprint car chassis is completely bent in half. I mean, the entire engine is exposed. The underbody bent like a banana just a little bit, including some of the down tubes on the left side. So Connor Morell's car completely taken apart. And then if we turn around, let's see. Alex Bowman has climbed out of his race car. They're going to put it back on the hook.
Play coming on Flow Racing to get a look at what happened. And Morell was kind of crossed up and then just kind of wheelied and came down into Bowman. And then they just kept going.
Help Brad, that's going to hurt his teammate. Contact!
11's going to go around. He got tagged by the 48. They both get collected, slide into the infield, and the caution comes out.
Right there, McCann, drive straight.
They were 3 wide. The 48 slid up the racetrack, caught the back of the 11, and around he went.
Running in 7th and 8th position. Absolutely, Rick. Looked like the 78 up, or the 48 up the racetrack. Good save by the 11. This is going to tear up that 48 car as he tries to get around here on a flat right front tire.
With the debris that's being put out, this could end stage 2. Take another look.
48 gets loose right here. Looks like, yep, loose up the track he goes. How does he get contact here? Yeah, just 11 down the track, and he just has to lock it up.
I've been watching Alex Bowman. He's had his hands full. I've seen him multiple times have to be all the way out of the gas off of turn 2. People stack.
Back is Kevin Harvick. White flag is in the air. Next flag ends the race. Outside lane has the lead. It's Chris Buescher, but here comes Kevin Harvick on the bottom.
Harvick in his final bid at the World Center of Racing. Try to take one. He's got Chase Elliott on the back bumper. Harvick is up to 3rd. Harvick now puts a wheel to the inside on Brad Keselowski. Here comes Harvick on the inside.
Chris Buescher leads off turn 2 for the final time here at Daytona. He's got Brad Keselowski in his hip pocket. Here comes Harvick. Chase Elliott shoving him for all he's got in 3.
Trying to get everything he can, trying to work his way into the playoffs. Eric Almirola doing the same thing. He's in the 3rd spot, side by side with his teammate. But up front, it's Chris Buescher.
And it is his teammate and Brad Keselowski. Here they come, back to the line. Checkered flag is in the air, and Chris Buescher is going to win tonight at the Daytona International Speed.
Now Logano to the outside. They can't get around. Whoa! Keselowski gets turned by William Byron. Blaney gets caught up. Gilliland, Truex, Hamlin, and more.
All those Fords were struggling to get around Chastain. Who could get around and get that clean air track position first? That's what happened.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I mean, it's a parking lot down there. Cars parked everywhere.
Blaney out. Big damage on him.
Of that middle lane, and that bottom lane still formed up. You see Chase Elliott pull in front of the outside lane, and there goes Ross Chastain because it all broke up.
Bit of contact there midfield as William Byron, who succeeded Jeff Gordon in the Hendrick number 24, is out front.
Huge pushes on that outside. They kept getting in one another, had to back off. Accordion effect, stacked them up. Everybody had to lift. Broke that line up big time.
Cindric tried the top, no, got back in line. Now Chastain has a push.
A lot of energy on this outside. Chastain, here he comes, Kevin.
Well, we saw the same thing that happened to the top lane with the bottom lane. They got broke up, and now we've got William Byron leading the bottom lane with Austin Cindric behind him. Ross Chastain leading the outside lane.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank, and away they go. That is Cindric into Chastain and up into traffic.
Did they complete that lap?
And did the leader get the white flag?
This
Caution
could be
waving.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
I don't know if he got it out in time. I
believe they saw the white flag.
I think it's William Byron.
I think so too.
It was a block by him, caused Chastain to move down.
Ross Chastain gets away and will come around to see the final.
You said driver of the playoffs was Austin Cindric, and I agree so far, but maybe an honorable mention has to be for Alex Bowman, having just a great playoff run. He's going up against 2 of his teammates to put the 48 on the front row. There's William Byron watching on provisional pole sitter. This is the last challenger. That was a good corner, even though I thought he missed turn 1 a little bit. This car has a ton of speed. He's going to the top. Alex Bowman.
Presented by Credit One Bank. Is there enough time? Reddick is the faster car. He is catching Alex Bowman.
And Tyler Reddick's sails are in the wind. He'll cut the left. He's got time to do it. Question is, does he have enough time? 1.7 seconds behind the race leader, Tyler Reddick, trying to shut down the separation and trying to score the win today in Chicago.
And that gap is shrinking. You can see it visually. Reddick is starting to close. Bowman has been strong down here through 3, 4, and 5, but it's drying out in turn 4. That plays to the advantage of that car, Tyler Reddick. Bowman through 4, out of 5. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He hits the wall. That may be all the gap Bowman needs. He's in the wall as they work to 6.
Tyler Reddick gave it all he had coming through turns 4 and 5. He's given up too many car lengths now to be a factor as Alex Bowman, for the final time through turn number 6, drives away. Tyler Reddick came so close, but he did regroup the car, but now he's 3.6 seconds behind.
Reddick had about 20 lap newer tires on his race car, running Bowman down, and simply made a mistake. Got into the wall, and that's allowing Alex Bowman to drive away.
Alex Bowman making his way through Congress Plaza for the final time He works through turn 10, now 11, up over the railroad tracks and into 12. Alex Bowman has never won on a road course, and now he is going to conquer the streets of Chicago. Alex Bowman has won at Chicago.
Hell yeah, buddy! That's what I'm talking about. Hell of a job, brother.
And Bubba Wallace decides to, well, remember earlier. And those of you that will be heading to work here in Chicago and using Columbus Drive, this is the reason for all of the tire rubber that you'll see on Columbus Drive.
What a dramatic way to end an 80 race winless streak. And what a perfect time to end an 80 race winless streak. His entire team here. That's a fun celebration. The pressure off the 48 team. Now officially a part of the 2024 playoffs, Alex Bowman. Boy, Alex, of all the scenarios of a path to the playoff, did you have a road course on wet weather tires on your bingo card?
Man, I don't know. Anytime you go to the racetrack with Hendrick Motorsports, you got a shot. But first off, like we talked earlier, I have to apologize again to the 23 guys. Just messed up and trying to get my windshield wiper on, missed a corner and ruined their day. So I hate that. I'm still embarrassed about it, but we have a trophy to take home, and no, it means a lot to this team. They put me in position to win the race, and man, I broke my back, had a brain injury, and we've kind of sucked ever since. And I didn't. You start to second guess if you're ever going to get a chance to win a race again. And last one we won, we didn't really get to celebrate. We're going to drink so much damn bourbon tonight. It's going to be a bad deal. I'm probably going to wake up.
This race, nobody had earned more stage points or more postseason points than Alex Bowman. He's going to maximize again. First stage win on a road.
Yeah, so unfortunately, when we were running the 48 through, it didn't pass the minimum weight specs. So we pulled the car off to the side and we allowed them to fuel it, which they already did. We let them fuel it again. We let them run the pumps to make sure all the pickup boxes were full. We give the teams every opportunity to try to meet the minimum weight. We also have to plug in the water and run the water through the system to make sure they're full of water. And then we rescaled it. It still didn't meet the weight. We backed it off and we run it across one more time.
Not getting that fence.
And he already made the right move of putting this. Oh, now he's in the fence.
There it is. Watch it. Oh, he's in it hard too.
Pull off of it, pull off of it.
And here comes Larson.
And Kyle Larson takes the lead.
And that's exactly.
Logano on the inside, losing spots. Look at him back here. You don't want to be on that inside. That outside line's where you want to be. If you can't make the passes or clear to make the pass, oh, that's tight right there.
There he goes up the track, Custer, and he turns Bowman into the outside wall. They clip Briscoe, the pole sitter.
Hard hit for the 48 of Bowman, head on into the outside wall.
Suarez also a part of this accident.
Yeah, 4 wide and all of them kind of squeezing together like a funnel. Contact was imminent. Going to slow the field down and stop them
to red flag it and allow the teams to get to these drivers quickly.
AMR safety team is there. Window net is down.
Now the newest curveball, not a crash, but a health scare. Last weekend in Austin, Bowman stepped out of number 48 mid-race, dizzy and sick. Doctors say it's vertigo pulling him from his home.
Bowman, well, now we know the NASCAR driver has signed a one-year contract extension with Hendrick Motorsports, and he will retire after the 2020.